वाञ्छा नमा ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णापृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमा ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णापृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. So we'll be reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7. Is that okay? Did you unmuted others? So I can continue?
Prabhu, yes. Ramdas Prabhu, please mute everybody because he is the host now, so he can mute everybody.
Oh, okay. Okay, so mute everybody except, and I will unmute myself. I am not muted yet.
Sorry, Gurumaharaj. I have everyone muted except for you. So
okay, so I can continue. Yes. Okay. So text number 25 of chapter 14, Canto 7, Ideal Family Life. Eshu snanam japo homam होमो व्रतम देवर्द्विचार्चनम पितृ देव नृभूतेभ्यो यद्दत्तम तद्ध्यनश्वरम ध्या अनश्वरम. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So translation: during these periods of the seasonal change, if one bathes in the Ganges, in the Yamuna, or in another sacred place, if one chants, offers of fire sacrifices, or executes vows, or if one worships the Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, the forefathers, the demigods, and the living entities, in general, whatever he gives in charity yields a permanently beneficial result. This change in period, that is when the sun are like Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. When sun goes on the northern side, then that is Uttarayan. When it goes on the southern side, like in the winter time, then that is the so now Uttarayan, Dakshinayan. It will be called Dakshinayan. So during this period, these periods of seasonal changes, if one is taking all these things, either bathing in Ganga, Yamuna, or any sacred place, and chanting and fire sacrifices and some kind of vows that I will do, or I would only eat one time a day, or different vows, and worshipping the Supreme Lord and Brahmanas, forefathers, etc., demigods. So that gives a permanently beneficial results. But what kind of benefit and how long it will last? So this is a kind of karma kand that yes, you are doing this. This karma kand means according to the scriptural regulation, the Manu Samhita and Bhagavatam, and they prescribe different things to do in different times, time, place, circumstances. So they are that one can do and get a beneficial result. And even Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also went to Gaya to perform a Shraddha ceremony, but only one time that he went after his father left over, and then he went there to Gaya to just show to the general public. It is not a special case. Even Lord Ramchandra gives some tarpan. It's not like a Shraddha ceremony, but just he took some water from Godavari. He was in Chitrakoot when he heard the news of his father Dasharat Maharaj's leaving his body. When Bharat Maharaj came there, that's when he got the news. So he went to the bank of the Godavari and had some Jalanjali. He gave some water for the benefit of his father. So and he took a special bath. But this is a kind of, like you may say, whether karma kand or some kind of ritualistic ceremony. But the best thing for Kali Yuga is Sankirtan movement. We chant the holy name and either singly or go and along with others, which is called San. San means together. Kirtan means chanting the holy name or reciting the holy name of the Lord. So let us read. There is no purport. We'll read just text number 26. Sanskara kalo jayaya apatyasyat manas tatha preta sankhya mratahasya karmanyabhyudaye nrapa. O King Yudhishthira, at the time prescribed for reformatory ritualistic ceremonies for one's self, one's wife, or one's children, or during funeral ceremonies and annual death ceremonies, one must perform the auspicious ceremonies mentioned above in order to flourish in fruitive activity. So these are called fruitive activity. In order to flourish in fruitive. Fruitive means you want the results of this thing. If you do this demigod worship, you get different demigods you worship for different purposes, like Lord Shiva to get a nice husband, or Uma for getting a beautiful wife, or for sun god for good health, or for Indra for getting a nice rainfall. And so these are all temporary results, and one may perform this, but that is not really necessary for a devotee. I also went for my father to Gaya. There is a Falgu river. You perform, but once you go to Gaya, you don't have to do. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed that when you worship Vishnupad was there in Gaya, so you worship them. When worshipping Krishna or Vishnu, that's all in all. You don't have to do again this ritualistic ceremony. They are all karma kand or fruitive activity, fruitive results. So for different purposes, like during marriage or birth ceremony or reformatory processes, or so many sanskars are there. And these yagyas are even at initiation, we perform a yagya. That is fine. Prabhupada performed a yagya to open the temple in Vrindavan. But he had his devotees chant the holy name, Kirtan. Kirtan was going on, and he had so many South Indian priests or pujaris. So they were doing all the homa and yagya. That way, other general public, they don't know so much importance of the holy name or Sankirtan. So they may approve, the general public may approve the temple and they all come. Otherwise, Srila Prabhupada said that holy name, that is what is inauguration is happened. The Pran Pratishtha is already happened. You do this ritualistic process just for general public, and it cleans the atmosphere. It's nice also. It looks very ceremonial and very decorative. So purport Srila Prabhupada writes, the Vedas recommend many ritualistic ceremonies to be performed with one's wife on the birthday of one's children or during funeral ceremonies. And there are also personal reformatory methods like initiation. This must be observed according to the time and circumstances and the directions of the Shastra. Bhagavad Gita strongly recommends Gyatva Shastra Vidhanoktam. Everything must be performed as indicated in the Shastras. For Kali Yuga, so Veda, they describe like so many things. But Traigunya Vishya Veda, Nestraigunya Bhavarjuna. That Veda's subject matter are so many Vishya, means a sense enjoyment, fruitive results. They are not saying to do some impious activity or do that. Demonic people, Asura, they don't follow any scripture. It is better to follow the scripture like in the Varnashram Dharma and go accordingly. But the best thing for everybody, all living beings, that is the Sankirtana Yagya. If for Kali Yuga, the Shastra enjoined the Sankirtana Yagya be performed always, Kirtani Sadahari. So, Pranadapi Sunichena Taro Yuva Saishnana Amanina Manadena Kirtani Sadahari. So, how you could do the Kirtan? Pranadapi Sunichena. Without, like, you should feel yourself very humble, lower than the blade of the grass. Taro Yuva Saishnana. You should be tolerant like a tree. Amanina Manadena. That you should give. Don't expect any man or any respect from others, but give respect to all the devotees. Or not just devotees, even anybody, any living being, because that is a resting place for Paramatma. He is there. So we respect that. Not that it is the body that we are respecting. or who he is, it should be equal. Pandita Samadarshina. The Pandit is his equal vision to everybody, because there is a place. Everybody means not just human being, animals, trees, plants, reptiles, everyone. That one should give respect to everyone and not to take advantage of anybody, not to exploit anybody. Just be honest, straightforward, no duplicitous behavior, and treat everybody on an equal level. Equal level means not that there is no hierarchy. Hierarchy is there. That would be there if there is a, like even in a modern world also, if some president comes, a big personality comes, or a very rich man comes, or a very beautiful person comes, you give more respect. That is natural. You cannot take that away. But we see only the body. We see his position. We see his wealth. We see his beauty. We see whatever achievements they have. What is the position? So we see so many things, but we have to see that the body is a resting place, or Paramatma also. He resides there. And we should give that, and also soul, that is part of Krishna. So we give respect, but not that we have devotional service or bhakti is just meant for Krishna and his expansion, Vishnu Tattva. So it is a Kirtani Sadhari. All the ritualistic ceremonies recommended in the Shastra must be preceded and followed by Sankirtan. So that is what Prabhupada did. And Vrindavan Dham, that there was so much Kirtan, Sankirtan was going on. And after the ritualistic ceremony that people could watch, again Sankirtan. So whole process is beginning and end. So if it is in the beginning is Sankirtan, end is Sankirtan, middle whatever you are doing is, that is also surcharge with Sankirtan. Like there is a beginning and end. So in between what you see, we had some beginning somewhere. So our beginning is from Krishna Lok. That is our real place. That is where is our beginning, and we should end in Krishna Lok. Otherwise we will be rotting in the material world for time immemorial. So wherever is our beginning, and we should know what is our end, our goal of life, and that could be fulfilled by Sankirtan. I will quote just a couple verses from different scriptures, like I have in front of me. That's Chaitanya Bhagavat. It's in Mangalacharan, means auspicious invocation in Adi Kanda, first, like the first adhyay, first canto. Ajano lambita bhujao kanakavadato sankirtanaika pitaro kamalaya vishwam bharo dvija yugo yuga dharma palo vande jagat priya karo karunavataro. So Sankirtanaika pitaro, he is the father of Sankirtan. When Sankirtan movement, Sankirtan is the father. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the father. He inaugurated this Sankirtan movement. He had millions of people. They just go with torchlights and go. Even whatever difficulty were there, Chand Kaji broke the mradangas, drums, and he said that we will imprison you. Even if you have to imprison whole town, I will do it. So he was not daunting, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, don't worry, I will take care of it. And he went with thousands and millions of people. They went with mashal, that's burning lamps, and with all the coal and drums and mridanga and many groups. And they went, and then Chand Kazi, when he met, although he climbed up and he was very much afraid now with such a big group, what he could do alone or with his few soldiers. So but he said that I saw at the night time that some lion man is coming and just ripped me off. He put some nails and he showed the mark of the nails on his chest. So he wanted to stop. So Sankirtan should not be stopped by anybody. It is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. It is Krishna's movement. So, this is this Vande Jagat. Vande means I am paying respectful obeisance. Says Vandana. Vandana means the prayers. When his arms are Ajanu, means his arms are longer up to the below the knee, and his golden complexion like a gold, and he is the Sankirtan Srishtikarta. Srishtikarta means he is the inaugurator, or Sankirtan started from him. He is the father of Sankirtan. We may say Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not have any children, or he had no child or nothing. But yes, Sankirtan Yajna is Krishna's, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's child. He is a father. So he wanted to do auspicious for everybody. And so they are very compassion. Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and they have started this Sankirtan movement, and he did not see whether somebody is qualified or somebody is not qualified. And they give Krishna Prem Pradayate. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushya Nama. Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhuvevacha Patita Nam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo. So he gave Krishna Nam, Krishna Prem, which is highest. Nobody in another incarnation, no other religious society, no other sadhu, saint, except Krishna himself came and he gave this dan to anybody without seeing any qualification. Just like Jagai Madhai is the. So whenever there is somebody has a like qualified, and then you give, then that is not really compassion. Compassion means with no thinking, like no vichar, no consideration of whether somebody is qualified, somebody is taken a good birth, somebody chanting, somebody does not do any nonsense activity, no sinful activity, very pious, should be in a Brahman family, or nothing is seen, whether he had gone through reformatory processes, nothing, whatever is maybe, whatever debauchees may be, whatever drunkard, any disqualification. If you chant and do not go back to the previous habits, unless sometime it may come. So this is like apichet suduracharo bhajate mam. Bhaja means it is a kind of sankirtan or chanting. Both are one is chanting is just one person, and sankirtan is together with others. And sankirtan is not just chanting the holy name of the Lord. Book distribution is also sankirtan. Cooking for Krishna is sankirtan. Earning for Krishna is sankirtan. Building temple is also sankirtan. Taking care of the cows is sankirtan. So sankirtan is a very wide word. We should not limit it to chanting the holy name, but that is the most important part. Shravanam Kirtanam. That Kirtan is Sankirtan or Japa, and you should hear Bhagavatam, that is, and many people are hearing, it is Sankirtan. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's name is Vishwambhar. Vishwambhar means that whole universe that is saturated with Bhakti Ras. That is not that you eat food and that is Vishwa. You are Bharan. Bharan means a Bharan portion. You may call it by feeding them, but that is not Vishwambhar. He fed the whole world, whole universe with Krishna Prem, Bhakti Ras. So he is the only personality who has, that is the Param Kalyan, the topmost Kalyan, means his auspiciousness, and he gave the most simple method. For the Kali Yuga people, they cannot withstand so many austerities. They are lazy. Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya upadruta. That they are manda bhagya. They have no good qualities, or their fortune is very, very low. They are not fortunate. They have not done any previous pious activity. So those are not there. But this is the Sankirtan. So he is the Satya. Sakalat Rayatena Namastri Kala Satyaya Jagannatha Sutaya Cha Son of Jagannath Sadbhratyaya Saputraya Sakalat Rayatena. So that this is this. So he has been said in this Tika Sankirtaneka Pitaro. So how he is Sankirtaneka, father of Sankirtan. So a little bit like I will just like to give it about this Sankirtaneka Pitaro. Sankirtaneka Pitaro means he is the father of Sankirtan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came in Navadvip. He took his birth in Navadvip, and he took the Radha Bhav and Kanti, means emotions of Srimati Radharani, and the color, Kanti means the glowing effulgence of Radharani. So that's why from Krishna he became Gaura. And just to that was that he had three. So he was appeared from Mother Sachi Sutra. Sachi Mata, he took appearance from Sachi Mata's womb or Garbha, and so he made this prema like he made it a cloud, The prem, he made a cloud, and then without any dislike, the rainfall from the cloud is there. Whether it is a sand, or it is a nice farm, or it is on the road, or it is on the mountain, or it is in the ocean, that there is no need of water. Without clouds, they rain without considering what place you should rain. It is not decided by the cloud. Just shower everywhere. So Krishna Prem was showered in every place without any so with this taking a bhav of Srimati Radharani and color of Radharani, Krishna became Gaura, but how he was crying by chanting the name and hitting his head, and he showed us practically how to be absorbed in chanting the holy name of the Lord. So also, like, this is his external reason of Sankirtan Yajna. He had his own internal reason, and those are three reasons was there. See, what is the glory of Sri Radha Prem? That is one thing, that Radha is loving me. So what kind of ananda or bliss is there in that loving Krishna? And what kind of prem he has? Who is the subject of the prem? So Krishna is the subject, and so that is called, so Krishna is the subject of Vishay, or who loves it, that is called Ashray. So Radha is Prem's Ashray. Ashray and Vishay. Vishay is Krishna, Ashray is Srimati Radharani. Krishna love to Krishna, then he has this ananda. But what the person who is loving him, what kind of bliss he gets, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did not know. That's why he had to take the Radha Bhav. That was one of the reasons. So, and she had, Radharani had Mahabhav. So he fulfilled the desire by changing into Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Because Radharani is the topmost lover of Krishna. She is the topmost, she serves the topmost, you may say. She is the topmost servant of Krishna. She does Ladini Shakti. Ladini means giving blissful potency. Then second part that he has come, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what Radharani, by her Mahabhav, means Maha means great, Bhav means emotion. So by great her emotional and by her service, she is enjoying my all the Madhurya, sweetness, Roop, Saundarya, his Leelas, Venu Madhuri. So she enjoys that. But so what is my sweetness? What is my Madhurya? What that kind of Madhurya is? He may know a little bit, just like you see in a reflection in a mirror, that he could see his beauty, or in the water. But that is not the same. Reflection is somewhat distorted. Right side seems left, left side seems right. So it is not. So he has to come personally. So he came personally, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So how Sri Radha enjoyed his sweetness, his beauty, his sweet, all this, how she does it and how she enjoys it. What she enjoys and what is my sweetness. These are the two things. What is my Swarup, Saundarya, Roop. So he enjoyed by coming in form of Srimati Radharani. Radharani means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with that bhav. Then, so he enjoyed his own beauty and sweetness. And how she was feeling by the third purpose of that she is enjoying Madhurya Swada. Madhurya means sweetness, and then she was enjoying some happiness. So what kind of happiness she gets by seeing my most beautiful form and my other kind of like Rupa Madhuri, my sweetness, Rupa Madhuri, Prem Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, Venu Madhuri. So she's enjoying. So Radha, she has love for me and Prem for me, but how deep it is. And how Radharani is enjoying in that way, by loving me, by serving me, by enjoying my sweetness. what kind of bliss she gets it. To fulfill that desire, then he comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there are three things that we talked about. But one may ask that Krishna is Purna, is complete. And how he has this incomplete, like he has desires, means that is, if you have desire, means you are not complete. If suppose somebody is a very perfect person, but he, oh, I want so much money, I want so much beautiful woman, I want some special place, I want that. So then he is in need, he wants everything. Then he's not complete. So how Krishna is complete? He is Aptakam. But he fulfilled this desire. See, the answer to this question is that Krishna, he fulfilled this by coming as Chaitanya. He is completely free, he is independent. So he had this desire, so there has to be desire first. And then it is being fulfilled by Krishna by coming as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there is no difference in Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the same avatari, not avatar, and he fulfilled that. So we cannot say that it is he has incompleteness. He has something lacking. That is not lacking. He fulfilled automatically. So he could come in any form. So he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to enjoy, to know all these three things. So she took this Madanakya Mahabhav. That Mahabhav, only special that Madanakya Bhav is in Srimati Radharani. There is no other one who has this Mahabhav. So Radharani is fulfilling the desire of Chaitanya, Krishna. Radharani is fulfilling desire of Krishna. That's her Swarup Dharma. Means that is built in. For us also to fulfill the desire, or whatever Krishna wants, we have to do it. That is our natural Swarup. But see, we have our bhav and deha separately. Our body is there, that is separate. Our feeling is separate. But in Radharani, it is not separate. In Krishna, we cannot say that he is a soul and super soul. His overall is built with Sat Chit and Anand, eternality, knowledge, and bliss. So Krishna is on all this. So she is made solid with Mahabhav, or you may say Madanakya Mahabhav. So she has. So she gave it like Krishna. Because Radharani now she did not give it easily. Why? Because how she suffers in absence of Krishna, and she did not wanted to have Krishna suffer in that way. Like Krishna went for 100 years and leaving the Vraj and leaving association of Srimati Radharani and all the gopis, and Radharani would not give it. So he stole it. He has the desire that he stole the feeling and the kanti, or the glow, or the color of Srimati Radharani, as well as he stole the not just heart, but he stole whole complexion of Srimati Radharani. And he obtained that very easily because he is the Supreme Lord. So from Shyama Sundar, he became Gaura Sundar. Radha Bhava Dyuti Suvilaritam Naumi Krishna Swarupa. Radha Bhava and Dyuti. Bhava means the emotions, feelings, and Dyuti means the bodily hue. So he came in that way, Radha Bhava Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. There is another Golo Kera Premadana Hari Nama Sankirtanam. So Hari Nam Sankirtan. That is coming from Golok. It is not a material world thing. Its birth is in Golok, Vrindavan. Ratina Janmilo Kene Tai Sansara Vishayanale Divadishi Hiya Jale Jodayete Nakori no Upai. This is from Narottam Das Thakur. Ishta Deva Vigyapti. Prarthana. From his Prarthana book. The treasure of love, God has descended from the spiritual world of Golok, Vrindavan, appearing in this world as the Sankirtan movement of the chanting of Lord Hari's holy name. Why am I not attracted to it? Ratina Janmilo. Why am I not attracted to this? Day and night I burn from the poison of material existence, but still I refuse to take the antidote. Antidote for any problem in the material world is Sankirtan. That you chant the holy name, Krishna will take Name Bhakta Pranashati. Kaunteya Pratijanihi Name Bhakta Pranashati. That my devotee never perishes. My devotee is always, he would be the winner. You may say that why the devotees suffer? That is outside, it may look suffering, but inside the heart, like all the Pandavas, they had so many calamities. They never complained and they were always happy. Even Kunti Devi, she is praying that let these calamities come again and again. So I could remember Krishna. When Krishna is in your heart, you are chanting, you are taking his shelter, naturally you are getting the most wonderful benefit. Somebody may be very rich, but he is drowned with so many currencies are this money, and so much. But a person who is poor, he has nothing to get attached to. His whole heart is for Krishna. That's why Krishna says that Yada Ham Anugrannami Harishyata Dhanam Shnai. That when I am very much towards that Anugrah means that I feel very compassionate for that person, that he should become like why he is rotting in the material world. Like he is chanting, but again his mind is diverted on many things, in many things. So let me take away that money who is keeping him in the material world. So his whole attention would be on me. Now he's thinking, oh, I will increase this wealth. This is my wife. She will protect me. I have such a big bank balance. My children are so nice. They will serve me very nicely. But the thing is that everybody is individual and we should really be very much careful. Not that you should not have any relation with wife, children, home, wealth, but it should be all properly utilized. If you have a good amount of wealth, use it for Krishna. Prabhupada says, build temples. And so use it for that purpose, use for Krishna's purpose because everything belongs to Krishna. So in the one we are going in the material world, there are 6 kind of dakus. Sansar Atavi. Atavi means we are the Musafir, traveling in the Sansar. And then there are so many dakus. Who are they? Kam, Krodh. 6 dakus. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsar. So they are killing us with so many desires. We have so many desires and we are attacked by Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mad, and Matsar. Our desire has to be only Sankirtan, Harinama Sankirtan. That's why the Haridas ji is calling out again and again, dear Jivas, you associate with devotees and you be absorbed in Vraj Leela, associate with devotees, Vraj Prem Leela, Katharas, and then it will finish your all the difficulties of the material world. So Sri Krishna had many sons and grandsons and daughters, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has only one son, which is still here and it will remain here forever. And that's the Harinam Sankirtan. So it is not just out of nothing is being called the father of Sankirtan. Sankirtan is his son. And so with taking hand of this Sankirtan, Yagya, Sankirtan, chanting, we could also be taking shelter of Navvidha Bhakti. Navvidha means 9 kinds of devotional service. That is all, but only Nam is the topmost out of Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada, Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Darshyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. In Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavad, it says, Navvidha Bhakti Purna Nam Hete Hai. That just by name, all the Navvidha Bhakti automatically gets fulfilled. Means if you are chanting, then you are listening to Bhagavad Katha, Shravan, Smaran, Chintan, like all 9 kinds of processes are automatically there. And all the Shraddha and everything is completed by this. You don't have any duty to anyone in the material world by like to your father, mother, country, society, nothing you don't have because you are chanting the holy name of the Lord and you are pleasing Krishna. If Krishna is pleased, everybody automatically gets pleased. If you water the root, then all the trees, branches, everything. So we should keep this, what bliss you get by chanting purely, you should keep up to you. Just like we take care of, we hide our like wealth and whatever bank balance, we keep it hidden. We don't just put to everybody. Same thing, that Sankirtan and whatever bliss and you get, whatever experience you have, that should be, you should not just, oh, I'm in now such a high position, I'm chanting every day. So that should be hidden. Sometime like you even thought, you don't flow your tears, like sometimes Ashtasattvic bhav comes. So even that Ashtasattvic bhav, people, they try to restrict that. Many times, Srila Prabhupada, only few times only he had that he showed that he cried and his tears were coming and his hairs were standing on end and he was choked up and he could not speak. That is not all the time. He just tries to hide that. And one should hide that, not that unnecessary public show. It is not a public show, like people want to show off in many, many ways. It should not be. So even Ek Anga, if you just do Shravan Kirtan, just like Parishit Maharaj, like, so he heard about Ne and his Naam, Gun, Leela, so Bhagavatam, but hearing he became perfect. Sukhdevji by Kirtan, Prahlad Maharaj by Smaran, by remembering, Lakshmi Devi by Pada Sevanam, that she was at the lotus feet, massaging lotus feet of the Lord. Although she has a place in the chest, but she always sit at the lotus feet and massage the lotus feet of the Lord. King Prathu, then he was worshipping the Lord. And Akrur by Vandana, prayers. And Hanuman by Dashyabhav. And Arjun by Sakya, friendship. And Bali Maharaj, he did all Atma Nivedan. So all these 9 things were done by different devotees. So even one anga, that would fulfill our all. So sadhane bhavibe jaha siddha dehe pabe taha yadrashi bhavana yasya siddhir bhavati tadrashi. Whatever your feeling is, then you become perfect in that by taking siddhir bhavati tadrashi. Accordingly, you get your desires fulfilled by, not that we have material desires. Our desire is always to please Krishna, always to take like do all the services for Krishna, to spread his holy name. So, and so many like Ambarish, they were doing everything. They were going to temple and he's using all his like his legs and arms. It's very nicely in the Bhagavatam. So vai manah Krishna padara vindayo vanchanchi vaikunta gunanu varnane karo harer mandir marjanadisha shrutir chakarachyuta satkathodai mukunda laya darshane darsho tadbhratya gatra sparshe anga sangamam agranam cha tatpada saroja saurabhe matulya sharasa nam tadarpite पादौ हरे क्षेत्र पदानुसर्पणे शिरो हृषिकेश पदाभिवंदनम कामं च दास्ये न तु काम कामेया यथोत्तम श्लोक भजनाश्रयारति. All your angas, limbs, or all your senses to use for Krishna service. Rashikesha Rashikena Sevanam Bhakti Uttama. So Maharaj Ambarish was using his working senses and learning senses, all this was using for Krishna service, and we should also learn this. So we should be engaged in Sankirtan, not alone, spread to others, distribute books. That's demand of Srila Prabhupada and all the senior Vaishnavas, and distribute this Harinam. By doing Harinam, and whole atmosphere is purified. So thank you so much. These ritualistic things are there. So is it that an ideal family life? It's ideal for time and circumstances, but that's not that should not be our goal. Everything would be fulfilled by the Shraddha and other things, Uttarayan, Dakshinayan, you to see whether it is a pious day or good day or not good, Chaugadiya, going to temple. You don't have to do all these things. You just engage in chanting holy name and take shelter of Krishna, and automatically everything would be fulfilled. So thank you very much. If there is any comments or questions, then we can discuss. So you can unmute, Ramdas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much. Let me unmute everyone. Let's see if I can.
So you are recording, which is good, that somebody can hear later on who did not come.
Yes.
Part of the group. Okay.
Actually, Sita and I, we were going to try and compile all the videos that we have and try and put them in one place and make you a YouTube channel for them.
Okay, thank you so much.
Project.
And I will send you while I was in Dallas, and there were 5, 6 of those that I went to different places, including the temple and some different houses. And so anyway, that would be for posterior next. So some people may enjoy that. Everybody has connection with someone that they want to listen. And so one of the men who was in our Toako temple, he and his wife, he says that if there is any link or anywhere that we could see all your lectures, I enjoy very much and until now, but sometimes they don't know when I'm giving the class, so they say if it is in one place, it would be nice. So thank you for doing that service.
Oh, thank you for allowing us to do service, Guru Maharaj. This is how we get the mercy from you, so thank you so much.